things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the California Golden Bears, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Golden Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Washington's offense comes onto the field first today. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Early in the game as a... I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Hauls it in at the 40. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So California's offense will take the field for the first time. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Not the start this kid was looking for. First pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Under fire. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got his man out of the backfield. They make the tackle, but he's got... set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way...
Great move. Now he's got room. Racing to the right. He's at the touchdown, Golden Bears. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground. Defense bow down to Washington. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Oh, they're after him. Looking deep. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down.
play by the defender that time because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Touch pass on the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again, like they've got to.
There he goes. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it up to 41. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be...
Fires toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Scrambling away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Makes a grab on the shot. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. To the air on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And the field goal unit will stay put as it got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to...
Oh, it's a fumble! The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Gets rid of it. Still on his feet. Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Lost a throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. Down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He might want another play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pulls it in. It's James. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he found a space on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Got a man. It's Harris. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Bunch formation for these receivers. Oh, it's reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's James. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Wants to fire on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. He wants to change this route. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Cal! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Got enough for the first down. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated.
Turns on the Jets. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Smashes through the tackle. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a third and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Golden Bears headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He wants to throw it again. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And the stomping has commenced.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but he caught it out of bounds. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Offense in a bunch formation. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Eldridge. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
No good. Had a chance to get the deficit under 20, could not do it. It is still a 22-point margin.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. So now it's 2nd and long. to go up top. Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll run play action. Another incompletion on third down. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Cal! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the ground with the back. At the 15, he's loose. Hits the afterburners. Inside the 50. Past the 40. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got some room, it was over.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch you, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Play callers love it offensively. defensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will.
Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab down the left side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Off play action. Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. After the filthy move, he's got room. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up, making side adjustments here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Strong, tough run, and he's brought down just inches away from the score. Goes straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Bears! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Wake Forest is going to enjoy the trip back to Winston-Salem after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there at home, and suddenly it's quite the resume.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the right. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. They want that clock to run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Now they'll run the draw. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Washington sends out the punt team. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no.
A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Pulls it in. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put